That's definitely off center. Make it a little bigger. That should be good. Wow, what do you know? It's good. What about volume? Do we have volume? Wow, what do you know? And we do have volume. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where we are going to be continuing the Valentine's Day event. Or Valentine's event, rather. Before we do that, though, there is a little bit of news flashes that do need to be gone over. Just because. So, last time we streamed was... we had 3 news notifications. The first is the Chinese New Year campaign 2021. All this is on the 12th, which is today, celebrating the Chinese New Year to all masters, special login bonus of 10 free quartz. That's it. Next up is the President's Day celebration campaign, which will go on from the 14th to the 19th. This will be a total of 10 quartz over the course of a few days. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It is nothing really that spectacular. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Happy things, happy things. And the final bit of news is the more significant thing, the Servant Rank Up Quests Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, happy Chinese New Year's. I think it's the year of the ox this year, I want to say. But the Servant Rank Up Quests Part 10, they have been going on for a little while now. So far, we've gotten the Semiramis, Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Noble Phantasm Strengthening, Passion Lips, Brynhild Romantia Strengthening, Edison's Wizard of Menlo Park Strengthening, and there's a few other ones. I'm not sure. I don't really remember who they are off the very top of my brain noodle, but I know that Lip is the only one that I can really bother with at the moment, so yeah. It's your dad's birthday. Your dad is born on the New Year of Chinese versions. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But happy things. Happy things. Beyond that, we do have the 10 quartz for the login bonus. And that. And... then we have the 5 free quests to be claimed that I've been doing. The only ones left are all of them and get the 50 Brush of Dream Writing. Because I have been focusing mainly on that 3-star currency, which I have completed. Yay! Now I'm working on the 4s. Following the lunar calendar, your dad's birthday is always the same day as Chinese New Year. Well, your dad always can say that he celebrates as the New Year dawns. Before we actually get to the story part, I do want to give out some more chocolates, or get more chocolates from some of the more waifus. So first is going to be Zhelter base, because we've got an Aresh, Zerker Zhelter, and Melt. So now it is going to be the last of the A-tier waifus with Zhelter. With our lock-on. Haven't said anything for a whole hour, just staring at each other for a whole hour. That'd be an interesting thing to do. Once you make up your mind, there's nothing to this shit. Holy Zhelter, watch your language. So yeah, I hear. Zhelter chocolate. Yum 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 yum. Yay, chocolate! Chocolate! You're that excited about a little chocolate? What a dumbass. Come on, hurry up and open it, then tremble in fury when you see what I've got in store for you. Right, she gives us personalized. It looks really nice. It does, actually. It does look nice. Oh, the soon that is Zhelter. Yes. Yes. Right now, that is a correct statement. Cascu. Oh man. I wouldn't say that, Shelter. Oh, Shelter. Oh. That is a true statement. I'm fine with that. But Cascu got +3. I do wonder what that last word she actually said was. I can't imagine it was just, because they would have done that, you know? I do think we'll take care of the Tier 2 waifus here real quick. Give them their chocolates, as well as Best Daughteru. So, only 3 in the Tier 2 waifus. And that is Oi, Okita Alter, and XXA. Or just XA, I guess. So let us go for XA first. She was the first. So the mysterious hot chocolate X. After we give out these lock-on chocolates, then we'll get to the actual story.
Master-san. Hi. 少し休憩中でした。え、私からのチョコ。
Please. Space Bucks, I forgot. I forgot about Space Bucks.
甘くて温かい飲み物です。
I imagine they must make some good chocolate.
トールダークマターチョココスモキャラメル with ダークチョコソースエクストラホイップエクストラグラビティ。
I'm sorry, it's what? Dark matter chocolate, Cosmos caramel with dark chocolate sauce, extra whipped cream, and extra gravity. Extra gravity? And it changes every time. I forgot that it would change every time. Got it. I like that you can see the little blush on her at the end of that. You didn't know 2 of those words? I would press the button and say which 2, but the game's already kind of taken me out of the scene, so... Alright, next up we will give... Let's see here. Oi got a chocolate Oi gave us chocolates last year, so let's see what Oi's is. Why is Abby... I thought this went by, Are all extra classes just lumped together, perhaps? Because I know it was said earlier that it's by class and then by alphabetical, but it just kind of occurred to me. Avenger, Foreigner, Alter Ego. Well, let's get some chocolate octopus from Oi. Well, that's kind of... I mean, I guess it's alright. It's kind of lame, but it's alright at the same time, you know? Confliction. I can't help but imagine that if they ever do dubbed voices, Oi is gonna have a little bit of country drawl to her voice actor. They're gonna find somebody with a bit of country drawl. A potato gun to the face would hurt. That would really hurt, actually.
残り半分はダヴィンチ殿から都合してもらって持ち込んだ家財道具さ。でいでい、カルデアはどこもかしこも殺風景でいけねえや。
You're not wrong. I kind of wish we could customize Chaldea, you know, a little bit of base builder simulator in there. That'd be nice.
会いに行くと出がらしの番長しかねえけどな。
Chocolate.
塩子？なんだいそら。聞いたことないね。ちょうど胸口を叩く相手が欲しかったところさ。
I like how Oi is also just a little bit of a bro to some degree.
ま、俺出勤して仕事をやっつけるが気にすんな。そこらに上がって座敷への。
She's very chill, and I very much do look forward to Summer Oi as well this year. I wonder what more story we will get with her. Maybe it will be enough to move her up on the tier list.
お仲間のサーバント連中からの依頼だ。何、挨拶代わりにはちょうどいいってね。あんたこっちから頼み込んであれこれ書きに行きてえくらいだが、頼まれ分も結構溜まってきたもんだからまとめてやる。
Reasonable. I heard a dingling. What was that dinging sound? Hey, Wobbuffet, it was you hosting. Welcome, Wobbuffet, welcome. Things be good for me, things be good for me. How be things for you?
本当は内密にしときたいが。ま、他ならぬマスター殿ならかまねか。マスター殿も郊外に。
Yes, expedited artwork. Oh no, wait, we're not getting artwork, we're getting what we are commissioning. No school for 5 days, wow! Why is that? I didn't think Hansa would have a picture book.
坂田の金時殿か。モーターバイシクルのエンブレムの。
Ah, understandable.
とにかくゴールデンでよろしく。
Golden Motorcycle Magazine.
小金の錦鯉でもあんまりしてねえかね。
Ah, yes.
熊とと組合でもさせようか。
CEs.
それからフアラオのオジマンデイアス殿の注文。遠近法禁止ほぼ同心大画材。
Sounds like him. Very tall order. Ozzy's a tall guy, isn't he? How tall is Ozzy?
せっかくの珍奇な境遇を楽しまなきゃそんなもんだ。
I don't have him, so I can't. That's not too surprising. And she who must not be named. Yeah, that can't end well. 179 centimeters. Well, I know that boy, but you know, you shouldn't be dealing with she who must not be named. 5'8". No wait, 5.8. So. Okay, so 70 inches. So he's 5'10". Yes, Oi was one of the first. Hokusai was one of the first. I'm sure that out of many historical recreations of servants, Hokusai and Oi are probably some of the more accurate ones as to how they would be reacting in a modern day, you know? I feel like they would very much be on that scene.
てもうとっくに書き始めてるさ。ちゃんと話は聞いてるよ。さすがに耳で書くわけじゃね。
And that takes skill right there. Multitasking. Parallel thinking.
身の上話でも聞かせてくれ。
I wish I could parallel think. 3 hours later. Should be fast. She does respond if I say something, but her hands never stop moving no matter what.
そういや、俺のことだけどさ。呼んでくれるなら北斎で構わねえよ。先生
I already call you Oi Oi.
な、トト様。
That's I mean, they're technically both Hokusai, but you know, this is Oi. Do you feel more? Oh right, we get some more of the Right.
こんな尋常じゃねえ化け物屋敷のカルデアでそんな些細なことが気になるのかい？
Yes.
こうやってマスター殿と話しているときはほとんどおえさ。何しろ体がそうなんだ。ただ真剣な仕事中になればどっちもって感じだな。俺の頭のここんとこと、この指先にはトト様の記憶と絵の技が確かにあるらしい。
Memories and skills.
まったく不思議なもんだな。
And then there's probably a small part back in that head for Cthulhu. Always keep space for Cthulhu. You might cancel your stream today, because you can only start at 4 butts. Dun dun. Hey Mordred, welcome, welcome. Your sister needs help with making a cake? That's a good reason. Making cake is actually a very good reason, but welcome Mordred, welcome. Please make sure to properly feed any eldritch beings that you summon. I would say it's family before streams, but you know. And I'm sure they don't actually hate you, you know? I'm sure they don't actually hate you, Wobbuffet. What kind of cake you making, J6, out of curiosity? Helping out your sister, she's sort of saying. But I think it's more of a family before those sorts of things, but yeah. What kind of cake you baking? A birthday cake? But like, is it chocolate, vanilla? Come on, give me some details. I like making cakes. You okay with that, Oi? A cake made out of cakes. I'm pretty sure I saw a YouTube video of that. It's okay if I can call you Oi.
Oh, come on, Esa. Master 殿の好きにしな。けど、いつの間にか中身がトト様になってても俺知らねえよ。トト様の冗談はきついからね。とば、こんなところか。
All good. This is why I remember now, this scene, I think it was this Valentine scene that really made me appreciate Oi as a character more, just because you get that dichotomy. The only thing you summon is Abby, so you need to feed her pancakes. Indeed, pancakes are needed. Pancakes and syrup. Don't forget the syrup. Yep. So you might need to have Media Lily on hand for unlimited pancake works. Also, I don't know if it's true, but apparently Summer Abby has like 3 different Valentine scenes. Supposedly. Benny Ann can eat. Who said she can't eat? Wobbuffet? Who said? Another 4 hours later. Like, I think her tongue was cut out when she was still alive. Wobbuffet. She got her tongue back when she was reborn as an Oni. Well, you're pretty much trying to summon the root itself with Saber Shiki J6, so... Oh, there's gonna be... There is going to be a frickin' whole other Grail War when the Master passes. Because it's not just the Valkyries, Arash, and Enma. There's, like, so many other beings that have claims on our soul. It's broken. The Kuji Kanesada is the family heirloom that's broken. Well, you could just fix it. You know? I'm sure that you have some smithing knowledge. So many different... If you're done hoops, you have so many servants who would stop you from dying that you would surely have at least 3 ways of immortality. I'm pretty sure doesn't Gil give you an immortality potion in this? But yeah, we got enough ways to stay alive. But there's gonna be just... If the worst comes to pass, and we pass, it will be a war over our soul. It will lose its power as a sword. I see. So a broken 500-year-old sword has more powerful being broken than it would intact. Interesting. You know, I could very much see that happening. An heirloom is an object that is passed along down the family line. You know, like, if I were, like, say, my grandfather's grandfather had a special sword made for him, and then he passed it to his son, who passed it to his son, who passed it to his son, and so on and so on and so on, until it eventually reaches you, it becomes an heirloom. It's very rare that families actually have heirlooms. The history makes it powerful. Gotcha. But yeah, Raiko and Kyo. Actually, I honestly think that Kyo would probably self-immolate before anything else. Kyo would probably self-immolate to try and be with the master. Raiko, maybe, would do the whole Solomon thing. You know, maybe. Depends on which class she's in. We're also going to start up one more Valentine scene. The Okita Soji altar. Because she is the last of the tier 2 waifus that has not gotten a chocolate from me. That's... I feel like there'd be a lot of servants that would stop that from happening. This place looks nice.
貴様、何者だ。ここは無窮の狭間。
Rift of
元より人の身
Infinity
で立ち入る場所ではない。
and beyond.
そうか。そなた。
No, I'm not human.
人とまみえるなど久方ぶりゆえ、いささか面を食らってしまった。それにしても、ただの人がここに
I'm not a human.
立つとは。
That's why I'm able to come here.
何かの弾みでこういうこともあるだろう。そういうこともある。
You know, that's true. Sometimes things just happen. Everything happens for a reason, but sometimes things just happen, you know?
私か。
Nah, this is just an illusion, you know?
私はもうずっと戦い続けている。長く、とても長い時。
I could have swore Okita Altar was,
本当に気の遠くなるくらい長く戦っている。
Yeah, why have you been fighting so long? I thought you were set free.
言われてみればそうだな。なんでそんなに長く戦っているんだ。
Nothing happens for a reason. True.
必殺技とか考えるより、なんで戦っているのか考えるべきだった。
If everything happens for a reason, that means nothing happens for a reason as well.
確か大事なわけがあった気がするのだが。
Aw, she's forgotten
私は
us.
多分、それも
Okitan.
忘れてしまったのだろ
Why did you forget about us, Okitan?
う。おかしなことを聞くやつだな。確か煉獄もそういったことがあったか。そうだな。これからも私は戦い続けるだろう。多分それは私が
What is human?
望んだことだ。
Humanity? Yes,
と
I
ころ
think
で
so.
お前、その手に持っているそれは何だ。
A clothespin?
なん
I'm
か
holding a clothespin and a phone.
自分でもよくわからないのだが、とても興味を惹かれる。惹かれる。
Not sure why I've got a clothespin. Or I'm apparently...
おでん。おでん。なんだ、その。
Why does Okitan have an obsession with Odin? I don't recall.
私の中に眠っていた何かが。
Want something to eat? I imagine if you've been fighting for a long time, food would be very much a welcome respite.
なぜかわからないが、それを見ていると落ち着き
So
がな
note
くな
to
ってしまう。
self, Odin is the key to Okitan's heart.
いただこう。
I think so. Enjoyed?
ああ、とても美味しかったぞ。そうか。これが美味しいということか。
But I don't think you're a
随分と
pet.
長い間忘れていた気がするぞ。これが美味しみか。こんな気持ちは久しぶりだ。ありがとう、マスター。 マスターか。
She's beginning to remember. Aww.
どうやらそのようだな。もう自分の名すら忘れてしまった私だが、マスターのことだけは忘れずに済んでいたようだ。ありがとう。私に会いに来てくれたのだな。きっとずっと待っていたんだ。
This is sad.
私は。さようなら、マスター。いつかまた無休の果てで会えることを願っている。
This is kind of sad. Hey, there she is again.
目が覚めたか、マスター。寝顔を見ていたら声をかけるのを忘れてしまってな。
So what we saw was the true version of Okitan. Meanwhile, this is the Okitan we summoning to Chaldea, because we don't actually summon the true versions of servants. We just summon aspects of them. That way, when they eventually move on back to the Throne of Heroes, they can get all those memories, since the Throne of Heroes is just pretty much a giant party place, I think. True.
夢。
I did forget that, didn't I?
マスターの見る夢がどんな夢だったのか気になるが、そうか。
So I know she faded. I remember she faded away, but
無念。それよりマスター、皆に聞いたのだが、どうやら今日はバレンタインとやららしいな。日頃お世話になっているマスターに贈り物をする日だと。
excuse me, pardon the yawn.
魔人さんもお手伝いで貯めたお小遣いで
Our
チョコレ
servants
ー
get an
トとやらを用意し
allowance?
てきたぞ。さあ、受け取ってくれ。
Describe yourself as a bunch of electrons forming a circuit with the information that you would describe as me. So you're very conceptual. You think an assassin or berserker or maybe an archer would win a Grail War? Ah, but here's the thing though, Wobbuffet. An assassin is only good if it can get to the master. Which...
あ、美味しいものと美味しいものが合わさって最強の美味しいバレンタインチョコになってしまった。なってしまったな。しまいに。
Pardon the yawn, jeez, I've got the yawns today.
美味しそうだな。
That too.
すごく美味しそうだ。
Like... For example,
いいのか？
could you imagine
いや、
a
すまない。
berserker Eric Bloodaxe able to beat down any other servants? No offense to you,
一緒に。
Eric, but I mean, not necessarily. Jack is not a guaranteed win, I would say. Jack is a very strong servant, especially with that information erasure. However, she's also very situationally useful as well, I feel. Plus, you know, there's a good possibility she might kill you. Just saying. Alright, so we're actually going to go on to the story now, since all the waifus have gotten their chocolates. And I want to get one more lock-on chocolate before I go for giving the Daughteroos. Because the two Daughteroos need to get their chocolates. New forms of Metal and Weregarumon. Metal Greymon and Weregarumon. Jack is pretty much 100% win because Jack kills every master before Jack gets noticed. You need something like Taiga level luck to survive Jack. True. You're not wrong. Alright, let's bring Murasaki into primation. Turn the on. This'll work. Probably. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's see how this goes. You know, Gil does have that ego, though. Please. Thank you. Sorry, the package came for me from Amazon. That completely skipped. Hang on. And it is indeed, speaking of Gil. Dun 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 dun. Part of my Christmas presents is I got a lot of Amazon gift cards. So I've been trying to find figures online of fake characters, and this is the Gil one I found, a Petitress, one that I can build myself. It will go well with the Mosh one. Aresh and Melt sadly do not have Petitress. Actually, no, Aresh does. No, wait, no. Jalter, yeah, Aresh and Melt don't have Petitresses. However, Jalter and Gil did, so Gil is a bro. He was one of the main... Hang on. Gil was cool enough that he was one of the main reasons I got into the Fate franchise, so, you know, I figured it'd be a good idea to honor him. And, yeah, I just need to find a good Melt and Aresh figure. I'm trying... Do you know how hard it is to find Melt merch on Amazon? It's, like, not even existent. I don't know why, but I just can't find anything Melt. Now, as far as Aresh stuff, I have seen a fair bit of Aresh stuff, you know, but I can't decide which one I want, you know, on Amazon. I know there's other sites, but I've got Amazon gift cards, so I want to use the Amazon gift cards. And yeah, you're not wrong there, Mordred. Utilizing a servant outside of a war, like if you get chosen as a master, cool. So as long as the Grail War goes on, I don't have to pay upkeep. Bye! You just have to hope you don't get a servant that really wants the Holy Grail for anything. You know? Because if they do, then you kind of have to partake. That's why you go for someone like Tamamo. She just wants to be a good wife. You'd be set. She's not answering. I'm not reading Usaka Behimi's magical energy either. It looks like she's not in her room. There's also no cursed book signals, so I don't think we need to worry about getting inside. I see. I didn't think she ever left her room if she could help it. Well, at least I have an idea of where she might be. Now that I've come this far, I might as well show you the rest of the way, too. At least it'll be something different. I don't think I've seen Matahari's wish for the Grail. I'm so sorry to make you go through all this trouble. I'm just helping out a bit on my way back to an easy chair. If you really want to thank me, you can lend me one of your rarer books. Despite his cold, off-putting demeanor, Mr. Anderson found himself unable to abandon Murasaki in her time of need. What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Commentary. I'm so sorry, Lord Anderson. I couldn't help it. What was that just now? Did anyone else see commentary floating above your heads? Well, this is just mortifying. Well, you might be able to if they don't have a good level of magic resistance. Remember, it took 2 command seals to get Seba to destroy the Holy Grail. And Gil will literally just look at those command seals and laugh it off. You might need a weak servant to be able to erase their personality, Mordred. Or somebody that's not a caster. Actually, a caster would be the best, because they could just find the Grail, gather all the magical energy without even fighting in the war, and fill it up whenever they want. You know? This is the only technique I ever managed to learn from Lord Abe no Seme. Abe no... That's... Hang on. Abe no Seme. That sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar? I feel like I should remember that. Abe no Seme. I would save up for that big roll, especially since Wobbuffet, there's going to be another 10 Saint Quartz being obtained over the next week. You know, just from logging in, because of the President's Day campaign. Ties and Commentary Fest. Merely something I came up with, nothing to do with the resurrection of the Taoist god with a similar name. Oh. I didn't even want to learn it, but I acquired it almost by osmosis when I was around Lord Seimei. It's a dreadful technique that exemplifies the worst of Lord Seimei's mischievousness. They create a sort of running commentary that anyone can see or hear, save the one being commented on. The commentary cannot lie outright, but it can reveal very painful truths. I remember this one scary monk that told me such shame, such cowardice. Yes, I've seen this technique's true nature. It still gives me chills to think about it. Indeed, happy year of the ox. A scary monk, huh? Best Omiyoji from the Heian period. He warned it was not a technique to be used lightly, but I'm afraid I wouldn't inactivate it in spite of myself. I'm afraid I often end up doing that whenever I relax my card. It's almost like a curse. And yeah, I'm not sure, because, I mean, Wobbuffet, the thing is, if you wish for Enma to live forever, then your wish would probably more likely have to be something like, I wish I could live at the Enmatai forever, because that way you're not tearing Benny Enma away from her work. Because she's not an actual heroic spirit we're summoning, technically. We're actually summoning her herself. Chaldea's like a little vacation for her, I believe. She still is at the Enmatai. Oh, he's the only OG who discovered Talonmai's new true nature. Oh. So what you would have to do, Wobbuffet, is you have to wish to be able to live at the Enmatai forever, and then you could work with Benny Enma to make the Enmatai great. Are you sure it isn't? Because it really does sound like one. Oh, please forgive me, Lord Anderson.
I got commented on all the time. It's something new to me. How many critical and faux critical reviews do you think we writers have suffered by now? Not to mention all the painful amateur analysis. If I had a dime for every slanderous accusation that's been thrown my way, I could have retired after my first book. Don't be an idiot, Shikibu. You're an author. You know what it's like. We writers are expected to have a monologue or two ready to go at all times. Not to mention this commentary must be from the Eastern Genius writer Murasaki Shiki.
Oh, okay. This is his thoughts. Okay, so... Oh, Anderson appreciates Murasaki.
What greater honor could there be than that? Any man, no writer, worth his salt should be so lucky. Thus, Anderson, still smiling, secretly decided to brag about this to Shakespeare later. Oh, the commentary. Inner thoughts. That's awesome. You don't have to grind this 30 quartz, Wobbuffet. All you have to do is wait for next week. Lord Anderson? No, alternate tsundere. Now don't you start too, Soul. I told you not to worry about it.
Indeed, Mr. Anderson with the sky blue hair and matching eyes spoke not a hint of falsehood. Well, you know, it's then just a small matter to get another 8. Like, you get, I want to say, 4 every week from just logins. And then I think you get another 3 from doing the master missions. So, you know, within a week's time, you'll be there. Oh no, there it goes again. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, oh gosh.
So you really don't have any control over it, do you? Since I was the one commented on, I obviously have no idea what it said. But as a fellow author, I doubt you could have had it say anything that was wrong. Stop apologizing so much. Now, come on, we're going to find Osaka by him and take care of these cursed books.
Life in Chaldea isn't quite like life anywhere else. Here, an adventure could knock on your door at any time. Thus resigned to his fate, Mr. Anderson decided he may as well stick around until the cursed books were disposed of once and for all. I wonder what the commentary says about me. Phoo! Murasaki reminds you too much of Raiko. I mean, it does look like they are made by similar artists. Hey, Infinity! Welcome, welcome! Happy things, happy things. Great tidings indeed. It is the same artist? Okay. I wonder, does, Summer Murasaki's form have similar things? I do so wonder. Roast me? But I'm not a meal. But you're cooking it. What are you eating then, Infinity? I hope it's something good and nutritious. This is the library's reception desk. I guess that means we're back where we started.
Sakabe Hime's been coming to the library a lot lately, so since she wasn't in her room, I figured we'd find her here. Look, there's a note left on your desk.
Let's take a look. Oh, Verona has lovely handwriting. But I mean, does Summer Murasaki have the same artist as Raiko? Oh. Infinity. First no sleep and now no eat? Come on, man. You gotta be sleeping and eating more. You need at least 2 meals a day and 6 hours of sleep. No, don't use Jolter to roast me. She might be the Dragon Witch, but she only has limited power. Let's take a look. Lovely handwriting. Hi, librarian. You weren't here when I showed up, so being the kind princess I am, I put these books back on the shelves myself. What kind, beautiful lettering, and I can almost see your personality leaping off the page.
Oh?
Oh. I just realized I forgot to tell you. You're not wrong. I feel like Jolter's NP would be great to have at a summer barbecue. You know? Jolter's NP would be a great summer barbecue thing, as long as she can control those flames, you know. We don't want things burnt to a crisp, after all. But how have things been then, Wobbuffet? Or Infinity, since you seem intent on not sleeping, after all? In addition to running the library, Murasaki also holds calligraphy and creative writing classes. Oh, and proper letter writing, too.
I see, that does sound like it would be right up her alley.
I just want to be whatever help I could to anyone who wished they had beautiful handwriting. Who wanted to better express their innermost feelings. It's not much, but I do hope it's something. I'm sure Cersei will eventually get a summer form. She seems very much primed for it, you know? A lot of people waifu her, and they do tend to do the waifus for the summer servants, you know? The waifus do tend to be. On what, the temperature of her flames, or on the fact that we could use her for a emergency barbecue maker? What's the word for a barbecue? Like, not... It's like a person who barbecues. What is the proper word for that? Barbecuer?
Alright, let's look for Sakabe Hime. She said she was going to put books back on their shelves, right?
Just a moment, please. It would seem that her note was not the only one left here. Then I will too. Me too. Me three. Same as shall I. Likewise. Everybody wants... Geez, that's the first thing about libraries.
Great, just so luck they had all run off inside the library.
Seal them in. Nobody escapes the library. Right, Senpai, I'll make sure to close off the hall to the library. If anyone else shows up there, I'll send a message letting them know to wait until you get there.
That should work. Alright, come on.
A chef? I feel like it needs to be differentiated, though, you know? What a nice princess I am, putting books back where I got them. I guess that would be technically against the rules in most libraries. But it looks like they don't even keep track of who's checked out what in this one. I'm sure it'll be deja vu since I let the librarian know what I was doing. Genshin's more likely to get an audience. It depends on what Yu-Gi-Oh, though, I would say. There she is.
Good, we found her.
Oh, it's her, the girl in glasses who frequents my library. Osaka, no! Duel Links? It depends on what exactly it is you're doing on there, I would say. Have Cersei turn me into a piglet, Jalter roast me, and Bunyan... Het? What do you mean by het? Curious is curiouser. Master and Murasaki Paizen? I mean, senpai. Paizen? Paizen? Paizen. What's Paizen? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Now what am I gonna do? Murasaki and I both love books, and we're both Japanese servants who are big into literature. There can't be room for both of us in the lineup. That's exactly what I've been trying to avoid with an intern and Machan at the same time. You're not that similar. Jalter is a fairly common rare servant. I'm not sure what to say. Oh, come on, we're both into books. We're both gloomy. We're practically identical twins, right, Ma-chan? Oh, Sakame, pretty excited how similar we might be. Could you let me see those books you checked out? Also, have you noticed any books you don't recognize by any chance? Huh? You want to see my books? Well, sure, that's fine with... Wait, you mean you're here in front of Ma-chan? Oh, Osaka was... What were you thinking about? How was my book floating on its own? It's the first book I ever saw, and it looks strong too.
So given what happened in this study, I'm guessing these things turn into enemies and try to attack us.
That's right, but once we defeat it, we can turn back into a little book it used to. No, please, anything but that. I can't let Machan see what I was reading. Well, joke will be on you all, for my scales bounce all magic off of them. And they are now active. Yep, so instead of me getting turned into a pig, Cersei will be the one turned into a pig if you try and stick her on me. It's not a skill, it's a passive. Stay back, please. Now take go to stop. I'll do my best not to look at the title. Looks like Osaka sided with the cursed book serpent. Well, I can nullify your nullification.
She really was serious about not wanting Master to see what her book was. The author in me sympathizes. Alright, I'm not here to judge. Let's take down this serpent and try not to hurt Osaka Beheme too much.
Well, in that case, if you try to cast a spell on me, I'm going to have to activate... This is the wrong deck. Hang on. I think it was yellow. Hang on. I totally had this set this whole time. You're not seeing me pull it out here and now. Oh, it's not to work on you. It's on the spell. This is not the right deck. Gosh darn it, where's the deck? I have Mirror Force set, okay? Mirror Force is set, and you can't prove otherwise. You cannot prove that I do not have Mirror Force set. Welcome back, Infinity. Welcome back. They're trying to turn me into a pig with Cersei, have Jalter roast me, Benny Enma cut me up. I refuse, Wobbuffet. He can prove it otherwise since you already proven it. Whoa. What the heck were you reading, Osaka Hime? It's a 5X title. Jeez. Osaka is... Damn. Osaka Beheme is into some stuff. Clearly she is into some stuff. No, not the napalm! No, Infinity, not the napalm, please. No, not the napalm. I forgot. Please, no napalm. Please. Good, no napalm. That's good. You have to head out, Mordred? Aw, sadness. Well, thanks for stopping by, Mordred. It's been nice chit-chatting with you. Do indeed stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good one. Oh, wow, Abby's giving me a tan? That's nice of Abby. Wobbuffet, Infinity was saying bye to Mordred, not that he was leaving. But yeah, I'm getting a nice tan because Abby opened a gate to the sun for me to bathe in. It's still a bit of a... That's just a nice little sun bath, you know? You'll burn my kitchen down just like you always burn Zahak's kitchen down every few streams. Don't burn my kitchen down! It's not... Wait, actually, you can't burn my kitchen down because I do not own it. It is not my kitchen. So I counter with... It's not actually my kitchen. So you can't burn it down. It's over. You keep writing about certain things long enough, you're bound to go a little crazy from time to time. I was able to watch you. You were streaming earlier while I was at work and was playing Dark Souls 3. Don't do that. They put a lot of work into that kitchen. Plus, it's the kitchen that my mother grew up in. So you don't want to do that. That'd be a mean thing, J6. I think it's because you haven't slept, Infinity. You definitely need to get some sleep, though, man. Like, after I'm done streaming, I want you to go to sleep. Fo-fo! Special translation. You call this a little crazy. Yeah, well, that's not gonna work. You can't really bully Melt. Mordred's already gone. If you bully Aresh, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get Ishtar sicked on ya. And, if you bully Mashu, well then, not only will you have to deal with Romani himself probably saying, screw time and space, you'll have to deal with the Grandcaster, but you'll also have to deal with me. What's up? You just help yourself with the kitchen Zahak grew up in. I mean, that's probably fine. No! I will overcome that curse. I will just keep playing money, and the curse only has so much effectiveness to money. Hey, Velvet. Welcome, welcome. How be things, how be things. But he can punch through time and space to do it, I'm sure. Confirm that you cover the cursed magic book. The cursed book, it does have a lot of magical energy. But it's still less than a quarter of the energy that was stolen, which means this isn't the original either. This is a nightmare. Not only did I make a complete buck on myself, I didn't even put up a good fight. Being too similar wasn't bad enough. I'm not even a good writer. All I've ever made is Dojin. I've never written any historic novels, let alone any masterpieces or classics. Why would Machan want to keep a pale imitation like me around when he could have the real thing with Murasaki-senpai? It's okay, Osaka. I don't have either of you. Machan. Yeah, you're not an imitation in the slightest. Soul spoke from his heart without a hint of dishonesty. Once made a streamer only get what he wanted according to what I felt like he should get in that role. Well then, if push comes to shove, I'll just have to stream when you all are asleep. Or I'll have to play some sort of hypnotism video on stream as well, and make you all give me the blessings. And stop flexing the penguins! Please, no curse, Infinity. No curse, please. And you can't trick me, Wobbuffet. I already know I can't get that emote. Is that Murasaki-senpai's strange sort of automatic commentary track technique? The one that only says things that are true? I call it Taisen Commentary Fest. Osaka may Lord Souls right, you and I are nothing alike. We may both like to put pen to paper to express our thoughts and feelings. But in my mind, that only makes us comrades regardless of our different time periods. Besides, you know... Oh, come on! Another person?! Grrr! Besides, you know... I didn't want to spoil it, but I do honestly plan on doing a giveaway with Summer Melt as well. There is a plan for every... There's gonna eventually be... Because I'm going for NP5. So it'll be 5 giveaways of... possibly Amazon, possibly just Apple or Google. So, you know. I haven't decided just yet. God, does everybody have that? Oh, wait. Hang on. It didn't pop up, but Velvet just resubbed, I noticed. Because she now has a founder. Once more. Yes, the Pengu. Why does everybody have the Pengu? I'm gonna check. Make sure I don't have the Pengu emote. I don't think I have the Pengu emote. I don't! Why don't I have it? But thank you for the resub, by the way, Velvet. Thank you very much. Bison Mask, Machan. Come sorry, I should never have acted up like that. But we're really glad Machan's never saw the book's title. If he had, I think my poor little Princess Kokoro would have broke Goro into 1,000,000 pieces. That's fair. Donuts. Ooh, I could actually use some donuts. But that is a completely legitimate reason, Velvet. Completely and totally fine and fair reason. There, you should have nothing to apologize for. This was my fault to begin with. Bison. There. What is Pison?
In case you've forgotten, we're a long way from happily ever after here. We still haven't found the original curse book, and we don't even know where to look. So come on, let's get moving. We can start by checking all the books of those other servants came here to return.
Currently waiting for the next HM speedrun to start? What's HM, out of curiosity? Pengu with a knife. Be careful, it's got a knife. Sorry to be helpless like this, Anderson.
Believe me, if there was someone else you could ask, I'd be gone in a heartbeat, but for a penny and for a pound, as my colleagues like to say.
Oh, Harvest Moon. Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, how long are you gonna keep cuddling each other? Let's go already.
Okay. I still don't know what's going on here, but I'll come along too. Magic Pengu. Sword and Shield Pengu. Oh, there's a marathon for it. That's actually pretty cool. Speedrunning marathons. That would be pretty cool, you know? It would indeed be pretty cool. I didn't know that there was a Pengu to be had! When did the emote even come out? Can anybody actually tell me that? Because I'm actually curious. Like, how was it gotten? Or I was going to take the question mark servant. Last year. You know what? So, it is the... what? Emote. I can't go shopping? Yeah, I don't know what the circumstances must have been for it, you know. Did you have to do a follow or something? Like, how did you get the emotes? Does anybody remember? Oh, little bees. That's nice. Little bees. Ortland. The best of the Valkyries. Actually... I don't know. How... Where were the Valkyries? Bits for... Okay, that might be it. I've never really gotten any... I've never purchased bits. You have to subscribe during the time. Oh. But where do the Valkyries rank on my waifu tier chart? I do like Ortland the best. I don't know where where she would be placed. Like, do they all rank individually, or do they one cohesive unit? I have to think on this. Future me thoughts. Kind of be a waste to return it now. Maybe I'll hang on to it a little longer. There's no need for that. Remember, we are the Valkyries. As long as one of us has read a book to completion, it will forever persist in our shared memory. You know, there's just something about paper books. It's exciting to turn over a new page, even when you know what's going to happen next. True, that is a good point. I disagree, one can easily attain similar feelings, even with electronics and spiritonic information. Besides, sentiment is for humans, we are as our emotions. And when people give a ton of bits, whole chat gets emotes earlier, either that or subs and gift subs. It might be something like that, where people that give a lot of bits... those chats probably get stuff. That does make sense. Like, I know Hype Train emotes. Everybody in the chat gets a Hype Train emote, so... As Valkyries, we have no need for either. Oh, come on, Thrude. You need to have emotions! Man. Well, then let's return these books. We can inform the librarian of their return... Cake time! Nom nom nom. I found 3 heroic spirits who seem to have returned some books. A Yuri story about 3 robot sisters? That could totally be Mo. It's those 3 sisters, I remember them.
The Norse Valkyries, huh? Alright, let's see if they can be reasoned with.
Valkyries, don't put the books back! Did they knock over a shelf? Master? Huh? Why are you here, Master? Estimation Master found something suspect about our actions, and wishes to check the books we are about to return accordingly. Wait, really? Hey there, Master. We're not up to anything weird here, I promise. There's nothing suspicious about us coming to the library a lot lately. It's not like we've all been checking out every single romance novel we can... oh, jeez. That's a raccoon! Raccoons are not pengus. They're not pengus. They're not leviathans. And Newt. That sounds vaguely familiar. Why does that sound familiar? So the Valkyries are romantics. Hilda? Sure, I borrow Aesop's fables and cannot yet ascertain, say for certain it has no tales of romance. Really, I got Low Woman, and there was definitely some love plots in that. What about you, Thrude? I borrowed, Wuthering Heights. I have heard of none of these books. Am I just uncultured, or what?
Oh, fantastic. Fascinating. That's a tale of real passion. A very grown-up choice. If it's passion you're looking for, you should try the Tale of Genji next. In fact, I can read it aloud for you right now if you'd like.
Lord Anderson. No way, that's downright sadistic. Doesn't mean Furuhashi was actually a heartless show to type all along. Oh, Osaka Behime. You haven't realized that yet about Anderson? I'm just gonna get spammed with penguins for a long time, aren't I? Especially when it comes time for Lambda. You know, actually, that'll be a catalyst. In fact, what you are all doing now is providing me with more catalyst energy to summon Lambda in the future. Keep calling the penguins to me, and eventually Lambda will wonder where all the penguins are going to, and she will come to me and see the Penguin King. And she will be the Penguin Queen. Oh yeah, I know. Some Disney stories tend to be very dark, you know. You won't get any summer melt after 3 cake quarts? Come on, you guys wouldn't be that mean to me. You wouldn't be that mean to forcibly separate. So wait, would I get Ruler Artoria before I get Pengu Melt then? Would I get her NP5 first? Tale of Genji? No need. I've already read it. Oh yeah, you didn't want to waste any time checking that one out. I remember it was one of the very first stories to be added to our shared memories. Just Bates. It was a very enigmatic story. It depicted mind games, affection, and other human things in great detail. Yet despite that, it also strangely entrancing. What about it? You don't say. Yes, I do say. You do? I do. Wait, that doesn't mean it's not as though I have an interest in human thinking myself. Wait, hang on. I think I might have missed something. Very enigmatic, depicted mind games, affection, and other human things in great detail. Yet despite that, it was also strangely entrancing. Nothing. I think Wobbuffet is typing out a lot of the penguin emotes here, so prepare for chat to be just penguin spammed here. I mean, it's not as though I have any interest in human thinking myself.
The 2 younger Valkyries, delighted to learn of their eldest sister's obsession, could not contain their glee.
Aw, that's kind of adorable. Huh?
More commentary.
Special book. Why is my copy of Wuthering Heights floating in midair? So if I'm getting another cursed book signal, it appears to have the same amount of magical energy as the last one.
Damn, another red herring, but we can't just leave it here. We'll have to deal with it now.
Yep, this is my chance to prove I can be useful. I'll start covering this book right away. I'm sorry about this, Valkyries. I'll explain later, I promise. Situation understood. Emergency in the library. Counteract threat now. Don't worry, we've got this. Very well, I too will assist you. Cursed is transformed into a giant ice piece. Please be careful, everyone. Very well, then let us begin. But yeah, not just me, but Thrude was getting bullied as well. But they're telling me that Wobbuffet's cursing me to get She Who Must Not Be Named next year. Infinity's cursing me to have to spend 3,000 quartz before I actually get Melt in her summer form. They're just being mean to me, J6. I don't want She Who Must Not Be Named. That's terrifying. Probably, actually, Boba Fett, just because it's not so much the limits of emotes, but every emote has a certain amount of letters in it, and then there is a character limit in chat for messages. Let's generate some NP for free here. No! Why? Why you guys bully? And each of those is 3, 5, 8. Each of those is 12 letters long. So you don't want Edelgard to win the next gauntlet, but she probably will. I mean, you know, Edelgard can be fine sometimes, Velvet. You know, Edelgard just goes through a lot of things. You know. No! Boba Fett, stop! Stop! No, don't give me her! Don't give me her! 4K? No! It's tearing me apart, guys. You're tearing me apart. This gauntlet, we get the unit that wins, and that Edelgard is already free, so it's... Oh, okay. I guess I retract my statement. Yeah, that is a fair retract. No, not an SSR. Not on my GSSR. No. She's not gonna be on any GSSRs though. she's totally not. What are the upcoming GSSRs? G6, no! I thought you were on my side. You want the legendary Dimitri. What's his legendary form look like, out of curiosity? And thank you, Velvet, for not partaking in the bully as well. You are the only one not bullying me at the moment, and I am grateful for that. Very much so grateful. Ah, the post-time strike Dimitri. When he's got all revenge on everybody. I won't bully until I pull another Gil. So wait, what if I pull a Kid Gil? Does that still count against me? If Kid Gil comes home? For NP Lord only knows? Oh, come on, you son of a biscuit. She who must not be named is in the pool. I mean, I could always not go for that pool. I could go for the knight class pool instead of the cavalry class pool this summer. I might have to do that. I might just have to do that. I cannot risk she who must not be named. Confirm the battle is concluded. Well done, everyone. Great work, team. Yeah, what about Caskill? Most likely the curse book is taking a physical form again. Right, not to worry, I have this under control. Curse book, return to me. Please, don't make it hard to get Melt. Please. Seem the emergency is resolved now that if you'll excuse us. Well, I don't think it's completely resolved yet, Thrude. I just said that this wasn't the right one, so does that mean the original threat is still out there? Then the three of us will take a different route to the search library. We'll report back if we detect any similar magical energy readings. How does that sound, Master? That'd be a huge help. Thrude, did you just smile? Of course not. Come on, you two, let's go. Thrud is definitely the older sister, and these two are the younger ones that are teasing. See you later. Oh no, I'll perish if I get a... I'll perish if I get Caskill! But he can spook me! If I'm gonna have to be spending 4,000 quartz on a summer banner, I think I'm gonna get every other servant there is. Which would include Caskill.
Splitting your forces, huh? Not a bad idea. I don't know if they'll be able to recover any cursed books. But I doubt those three will have any trouble neutralizing them if they turn into monsters again. All that aside, if all three Valkyries are capable of materializing at the same time, why don't they do so more often?
I think I can answer that one. It's because having all three of them materialize at once uses an excess amount of magical energy. Thanks to that, their unique spirit origin ascension pattern. At least that's what Da Vinci said.
I see. Well, we can't have them overexerting themselves, I suppose. Well, come on then. We need to hurry up and check the books everyone else is returning to.
It would be nice if the original was here. Yes, it would. There's a distinct possibility that it's hiding among the books that we were lined up from the library. But if we check each and every one of them, we're bound to find it eventually. Very well, let's be on our way. 5K! Please, please, you have to lift that. You're gonna make it impossible. I gotta be prepared to perish. As long as you don't employ the Grand Assassin pizza roll, I guess I'll have to prepare. I think you kind of do make the rules, though, don't you? I guess Osaka, probably, because I haven't really used her that much. Sorry, that music sounded very different than it did before. I thought we were having the Little Santa Ultra music just there for a moment. Oh man, my nose is all stuffy. I don't know why, but my nose is all of a sudden like really stuffy here. Adventure Galley for Adults. Teach.
我が城の影に溶けるしかなかろう。
狭い一人前。
Yo, bless my spooks luck. What, are you gonna bless it with Caskill guaranteed to show up or something, J6? So that I get murderized by Velvet? I know, you'll bless my spooks that will be inevitably coming from the lack of Lambda with things that will still get me murderized. That's true. Wait, Caskill's on raid up? Wait. Caskill is on raid up during the summer event? Question mark? This year? Also, I completely forgot Osaka Behime is a support assassin. That's my bad. And he's Seal. Adventure Galley for adults. You're not very adult friendly. Whew. You'll make him into a secret raid up. I don't know how I feel about that. Feels like you're trying to get me killed here, J6. And don't you know people die when they are killed? I don't want to die! Alright, so current curses are no summer melt until 5,000 quartz, guaranteed to get both versions of She Who Must Not Be Named over the course of the next 2 years, and if I get cast skill, I will die. There's some random Merlin items somewhere. Maybe it has to do with Summer Artoria, Ruler Artoria. No, no more, no more! Near Force. Come on. It's gotta be in this deck. It's not! Where the heck is all my Mirror Force? No! Why? Infinity, why? What does... Well, actually, I should ask. What does Cursed Golden Touch do? I somewhat fear the answer, but I must know. I must know. What does Cursed Golden Touch do? Also, you know, it kind of just occurred to me watching this MP. I think that not only is Jalter good at making barbecues, but I think Goresh would be pretty decent making barbecues as well. Did you see those flames? Goresh can get some heat. Increased rate up pool. I'm guessing of cast skill. That'd be the only reason you would give me that one. Oh, ooh. No! Luck to 0! No, Infinity, you can't. You can't do that, please. I beg of you, clemency, Infinity. Clemency. Clemency, Infinity, I need luck to survive. I need luck to survive. I've been lucky so far that I haven't... That the probably 2 times that I've had it, I haven't been seriously sick. It's been luck that I haven't yet. But I gotta be getting a vaccine for it soon, and if I have bad luck with the vaccine, that's pretty much as bad as getting it. I need my luck, Infinity. Please don't take away my luck. I beg you, do not take away my luck. Do not set it to 0. I ask of you, please reverse your curse. Learn to Sing in 10 Minutes is the song. I wasn't even paying attention to Jalter's book. No! March 2022, no! I suppose it's a good thing that I've been playing Slay the Spire recently, and I've had a lot of those a lot of the poppets in that I haven't used all the way that absorb the curses for me. I have poppets that have been taking on all these curses. Not a single one has actually touched me. You'll never get this book from me, you hear?
Blackbeard, the legendary pirate, had apparently borrowed somebody else's biography.
The hell business is of yours what I read?
It remains unclear what exactly Jeanne d'Arc Alter was trying to learn from her German dictionary. You have me all wrong, Master. I was merely curious to see what contemporary poets were writing about. I assure you I have no intention whatsoever of making my own modern debut in finding romance. And while clearly holding a book titled The Uber Beginner's Guide to Singing in his hand, Sir Tristan had found a way to play his harp. I have not forgotten that you are, dear God. It didn't absorb it, but it did! It blocks and absorbs. But I have more puppets. I will call upon unlimited puppet works if I need to. Do you have enough curses in your treasury, viewer? That doesn't work in that manner. Am I just seeing things, or did I just watch a library book I borrowed turned into a giant snake that get me into a pulp? Yeah, what's that all about? If it had been a book about man's prowess and Bourdieu, why you'd have to fight to death on our hands, you know? Lucky for you, that was just a biography of Captain Kidd.
I don't give a rat's ass what you dipshits think. Besides, I was just brushing up my German with that dictionary.
Indeed, I too was pursuing a course of study, albeit one more focused on modern culture. What's more, my motive for doing so was chivalry itself. I merely wished to gain new wings so as to surpass my fated rival, Sir Lancelot.
Special translation. Maybe we should just off Tristan now and be done with it?
I do hope you could all forgive me. I promise I will take care not to let anything like this happen again.
Saving chocolate for Valentines!
What's that? Did you say Valentines? Oh, why did you say so sooner? Of course I understand. Hell, I'll even help you out myself. Besides, I see you're accompanied by a servant who's got a mind for fine arts and even finer bod. Once I show her what I've got, I'll be rolling in chocolate. Maybe I'll get enough chocolate to make a trophy out of it.
Kingdom Advance, you have something more knowledge. You have Raven Witches and Mages with unlimited curse works. What's funny, if you get 10 max limit work, an ideal king. That would be kind of painful. Please no, Infinity. Please no. But you are right, Velvet. You are dear God. As dear God, you can nullify all these curses, right? Right, Velvet? Please? Please nullify all these curses. But Blackbeard, you can indeed be a good egg sometimes.
You just leave it to me, Master.
Also, I don't think I can really try and do any... My poor attempt at doing voices aside, I don't think I can do it much more because every time I'm trying, I just feel the nasal drip into the back of my throat there, and it's just very awkward. So I can't really try and do voices anymore. Sorry, but the nasal drip's getting too much for me. You've been through the whole library now. Great work, Senpai. The only place you haven't visited yet is the archive that's usually kept off limits. Everywhere else has been thoroughly checked. You can do it, Velvet. You can do it. So you have 30 quartz worth of fragments saved up, but what about everything else? Out of curiosity. Guess that means those 3 were the last servants to return here with checked out books. We got a good number of cursed books now, but we still haven't found the original. That's the one that made off with all the magical energy resources that were meant for Valentine's chocolate, right? That's right, we've recovered a good amount of it by now, but we still don't have as much as last year. All things considered, it doesn't sound like there was much magical energy involved. 132 quartz, that's not bad. You know, that is not bad. If I get NP5 Bunny Tori, you'll make my life easier. Well, Bunny Tori is on the same banner as Summer Melt, so you know. And you'll dispel the curse, Infinity, on the condition of... Dun dun. Come to cases, I could spin a sob story of one of the really rich ancient kings and get them to cover the difference. Suppose that would work. No! That's pain! Infinity, there's like literally the only way that will happen is if she literally spooked me on all of my GSSRs. That's literally the only way that'll happen. And there's not even enough GSSRs in the next... Okay, let's see here. So, summer, New Year's, summer, New Year's, summer. That would be like 3 years before I get that. I would give you blessings too, Velvet, but we've already established that the last time I gave you an infinity blessings, they were actually curses, so let's not do that. Well, I've been sort of anticlimactic, especially given all that we've done. Problems like these should be overcome by a protagonist who's aware of their failings and is motivated to face them. Isn't that right, Murasaki? Yes, absolutely. If we can't find the original curse book in the library, I'm prepared to go back and search the rest of the base. Well, if that's what you want, I can reopen the hall at any time. But let me try scanning the entire library first, just to make sure the curse book isn't hiding in there. Good idea, it'd be a real pain if the scoundrel were to flee the moment the shutters were opened. Don't push yourself hard, Mashu. I won't, Senpai. It'll take about 30 minutes for the scan to finish, so now will be a good opportunity for you to rest. Oh, then why don't we go to the building behind the reception desk? It should be perfect for a break. Well, I mean, here's the thing, Infinity. I will be going for all the GSSRs, but, you know, I suppose even if they are all going to have She Who Must Not Be Named, I have to go for them, you know, because I gotta do a giveaway with each of them. So, I mean, it's not gonna dispel my curse until then is the issue, you know? So, will it be the curse will be dispelled when I get that NP5? Or will the curse be dispelled if I promise you that I will be rolling on every GSSR banner that she will also be on? As in your private room, while I've been to this library lots of times, but I've never seen inside there. This is kind of doki doki, isn't it, Machan? I suppose there would be something cool about having your home attached to work. Okay, see you when you get back, Velvet. It's right this way, please follow me. Log into your alt. Is it deer? Is the dark deer god? Perhaps? Is that your alt? Fo. Oh man, this is what Murasaki-senpai's room looks like. It looks like a hotel room. Wait, huh? It looks like Luluhawa. Exactly. Considering how much time we spent there, I know that room like the back of my hand. So here's a friend on the feather, and you get Gil. If you mess with the flock, you get the Glock. That's actually a pretty good one. That was very clever wordplay there, Wildfet. You mess with the flock, you get the Glock. What's going on? I don't Wakara understand. Do you not like it? Oh, maybe I should have gone with Tommy Mats after all. This room seemed nice when I found it in Caldea's database, so I thought it'd be nice to recreate it myself. Recreate it? Well, I never knew Omiodo could be so handy. It must be nice being you, Senpai. I'm afraid my techniques are my take on Lord Seimei's teaching, so it isn't representative to true Omayadu. But I hope it'll suffice to let you rest for now. I don't have many fond memories of my bed in Luluhawa, but at least it's all top-notch stuff. Ah. Go make some tea. You're all good with hot tea, right? Sure. I have never actually had tea myself, but, you know, may as well. Lots of dots here, Murasaki. Something bothering you? I'm sorry. You see, there's something I wish to recover more than anything else. Back when I first encountered the cursed magical book in the archive, I had a letter taken from me. A very precious letter full of beautiful expressions of love. I kept it close, but even so, it was taken from me so easily. I'm sorry, I know I don't have any right to be concerned about this. The only thing that I should be focusing on now is bringing the situation under control. We'll just have to get that letter back, Murasaki. Thank you, Lord Soul. Your words have lifted a tremendous weight from my shoulders. And there's a lot so tremendous weight now on them. Thank you to you, Lord Foe. Shikiboo, I don't have enough energy to bother sitting up right now, so I'm just gonna lay down while we talk. But let me ask you this. Why would this book want to eat a letter? These cursed book monsters haven't had any problem defending themselves, but I've never seen someone go out of their way to attack anyone. There's gotta be some connection here. So you've got your letter, the cursed book, and magical energy resources meant for producing chocolate. Okay, you'll dispel half. What's my part of the deal, though? I'm her expert who focuses always when I'm putting feelings into words. Especially feelings of one caring deeply for one another. So all the books I've created are sensitive to feelings as well. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that must be what these curses cause this mess. You're gonna head to sleep now, Infinity? Alright, that's fine. I did follow you, by the way. I did follow your Twitch channel. So I will be sure to check you out. And when you are able to get subs, I will be sure to drop a Prime sub to you, since you've dropped a year's worth of Prime subs to me, man. You deserve it. Yep, have a good night. Get some nice rest, man. Get some good resting. That does not change the sentiment. Get some good sleep. Yeah, Infinity is in Taiwan, I believe. No, wait, the Philippines, right? I want to see your Philippines. Philippines or Taiwan, one of those two. I can't remember which off the very tip-top of my brain space. The Philippines, yep. So yeah, he's a good 13 hours ahead. I believe the cursed books eat feelings. But yeah, get some good sleep. Oh, I'm okay. I'm awake now. We're getting somewhere. Master, what's the main thing you know about the cursed books? Feed on magical energy. Still half the curses. However, I better pray. But they don't do so indiscriminately. There's conditioning to be met first. To borrow Shibiku's words, the curse books focus on information laden with emotion as well as magical energy. The former explains why one ate her letter, and the latter explains the Valentines chocolate resources. Because emotions. Exactly. Of course, that doesn't help us track down where the original cursed book is now, but at least makes it sense. I'm thinking J6 is saying he'll dispel half of his curses. You know, Curse Prayer A++ adds more chance to get CEs. So wait, I could get the Valkyrie CE then, Infinity. I could roll on this and get the Valkyrie CE, or more of the Aresh CE. Wow, Infinity. I mean, I'm not gonna roll anymore because I already said I wouldn't, because Velvet does not want me to get more of the Valkyrie CE or the Aresh CE, so, you know, I will not. I will pray and pray and pray, J6. I promise you, I will pray that you get NP2 Saber Shiki on New Year's. Have a good night. Have a good rest, Infinity. Have a good rest. These curse books may be a pain in the ass, but they're not going around eating anything and everything. So we don't have to worry about one eating, say, a magical reactor, or Holy Grail, or even a heroic spirit core. Hell, compared to the other shit we've been through, this is hardly a blip on the radar. So no one is really going to mind that you're worried about your precious letter or whatever. Thanks, Anderson. Don't thank me, I was just laying it all out. Still, of all the things it could have been, it had to be feelings, huh? What's the deal with that? What are you, one of those types who buries your soul in letters but can't actually bring yourself to give them to the person they're meant for? Oh well, it doesn't matter either way. Besides, it's a fitting story for Valentine's Day. Part of the intrusion, I see. This explains a great many things. Sad deer hours? Oh no! Oh yes, sad deer hours. No Aresh CE for the deer. I'm sorry, Velvet. I'm sorry. Had I known you were going to go for it, had I known that you weren't going to be able to go for it, I would not have gone for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Despite the fact that we have these books consume magical energy, we have yet to hear of them attacking servants, nor have they flocked towards the magical reactor or tried to break into the storage area for Holy Grails. Did you see Holy Grails? Do you know where they're being kept? Amakusa. Oh, that Amakusa. Also, So, Mash is currently busy doing something with the reactors. Semiramis hasn't said anything for a while now, and all of a sudden Amakusa's here. Semiramis, you haven't been, having fun with Amakusa while Mashi's been doing all this work, have you? Fo-fo! Go away. I'm back. Who's ready for some tea? I'll have some. Yeah, just as I thought, you have good taste in tea leaves. You'll mostly remain neutral? That's good. 4 members of the flock now, so try to fight us now? But I thought I was a member of your town. Boba Fett, have I been banished? I see. Reminds me, I have a message for you. That Mash girl is hard at work with her skin, and she says she'll be done shortly. That is all. Yeah, wanna keep an eye on Amakusa, Semi? You need not even ask, of course. Tea, please. Here you go. Thank you. This is nice and warm. You're all so kind, so warm-hearted. My place is in the world. Why should it bring me grief, Mountain Cherry? Blossom in my sight, wherever so. Oh, I know that one. You wrote it yourself. Yes, that's one of the Tanka poems, including the Goichi Wakashu from Japan's Heian period. To elaborate, it means, why should I feel bad about the world I live in if I could just look at the same way I do flowers? Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Peanuts, 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 peanuts. I don't remember the whole of that song. Hang on. That song is actually real, right? It's not just a fever dream I remember having, something called Peanut Butter Jelly Time. That's not a fever dream I've had. Right? There are multiple interpretations, as with any renowned poem. Some consider it a reflection of the fragility of one's own life. But in this case, I think yours is the right idea. It is indeed a lovely poem. Not all. It seemed that way to you. That is only because it reflects what lies in your own hearts. You fools are far too emotional. Haven't I been telling you not to wring your hands over every little misstep? As for you, Osaka Behime, how's a writer supposed to get any writing done if they kept bawling their eyes out with every line they write? Hans bullying the librarian about keeping a letter as if he didn't die with the love letter of his own near him. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that about Hans. I guess Hans might be a little bit soon. Hans might have a little bit of that Sun energy. He's not the world's first Sun, like Gil, but he is a little bit Sun. Or do you just plan to go your whole life in manifestation without finishing a single book? Fo. I'm liking this Sosakabe Hime Murasaki. You know, I'm liking them being friends with one another. It is very wholesome. Letter from Chaldea. Okay. Murasaki, but this time I'm going to just have Uresh be the go-to here. His bio or his Bansi? Well, let's find out. So... Hans. Let's see here. Bansi. I'm gonna guess it's his Bansi, since it's literally called To My Darling. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, by the way, J6, you did get Karen in JP. Did you hear about the cheesy little gimmick that can be used to get her passive to always be active? Sorry to interrupt your break, everyone, but we have an emergency. Foe? What happened? Yamcha just spilled my tea. Silvercrest books have destroyed the library's shutters from the outside. I think they broke right through the shutters' magecraft resistance. They're somewhere inside the underground library as we speak, and that's not all. I'm also getting emergency calls from Blackbeard and the Valkyries. Yeah, we found one of those monster books. We tried to punch its slides out, but it gave us the slip. It appears to have run off towards the back of the library. To be blunt, it got away from us. I wish it was just 1 or 2 books. I can't even count how many I saw. The original must have continued to make more while we were inside the library. This is terrible. Okay, so the gist of it is, Karen has the skill, the passive, hang on. Karen, or Amor Karen, since she is Eros, his pseudo-servant. So she has the passive of Masochistic Spiritualistic Disposition EX. Increase own attack by 20% when in a debuff status. However, that needs to be in a debuff status. However, there are a lot of servants that have a passive that does a debuff status, like Angry Mango or the Black Grail. Any Avenger in the backline with the Avenger skill applies debuff resistance down to the whole party as a passive. So if you have an Avenger in the backline, Karen automatically gets a 20% buff to her attack. That is gimmicky as heck, but also awesome. Actually, I found a single cursed book in the hall right before I finished my scan of the whole library. I was just about to tell you right when the shutters were destroyed. You think that's the original? It's very possible. I'm looking at the readings from all the cursed books that broke into the library, and they're all heading straight for the one that was hiding in the hall. To the hole, 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 to the hole. Are we getting to the final battle? Should I even be here? Of course you're not going to help us fight. Now come on. I'll show you what it means to bring a story to a satisfying conclusion. Yeah, I have been seeing a lot of that. People were hoping that they would have some sort of interactions, you know? Like how Amakusa and Samirami's had that little bit of interaction at the end of her Valentine's thing. I know a lot of people are hoping for a similar thing between Karen and Angry Mango. And I kind of hope for it too, you know? Angry Mango deserves to have some good times, you know? He's not a bad guy. Please, be careful, everyone. Put Spishstar in the back. I'm pretty sure that'll work. Here, the hall is right up this way. Just a second, the curse book signal is showing some strange activity. Yep, she does have the Avenger. So, Lady Mash. All the individual cursed book signals seem to have coalesced into a single book. I can tell they've all met up in the hall, but now they're headed to the space behind it. It looks like this is the archive. Didn't he rope her? The Dubcon. I know what you mean by H scene, but Dubcon? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let me pull up a map. It'll be faster. Yep. There's some kind of archive right behind the hall. Dubcon. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I mean, I would say it's probably not too dubious, but consensual, but I've not played Hollow Atraxia, so I'm guessing you two would know better than I. So this is where the books are now. This reminds me of something. I feel like I'm looking at a beehive or an ant colony. These books are perfectly positioned to build a nest around their queen. All started in the archive, and it'll all end there. There we go. Now I see this queen book grown the basic grading offspring of a sort, and now they're all coming back to the nest. Well, that's easy to grasp. At any rate, this is also our best chance to take these things down for good, Master. On guard! Huh, what's going on? A battle. Master's already spotted them. Let's get ready to fight quickly. I'm seeing more magical energy. No, cursed book signals. A small group of the archive is heading your way. Kia. Now then, I shall meet them on the field of battle. It's time to clean up this mess I made once and for all. They both acknowledge it, but she just kind of accepted it. I mean, you know, She is a Koto Mine, so I imagine she's probably a little bit broken, you know? I wonder if it was just more of a she's a little bit broken sort of thing. Okay. And you know, I'm sure such a thing probably only happened because Angry Mango has good advantage against humans. But given that the Karen we can summon is part goddess with Eros, then you know, I'm pretty sure he won't have anywhere near as much effect. And if anything, it might be a reverse of that situation in Chaldea. Yeah, let's go with that. Jeez, I got the yawns. I should have had a rest attack somewhere in there. That would have been wise of me, but I'm not wise. I'm not very wise. Boop, boop, boop. Amber. I'm guessing that is a character in the game you were talking about, Genshin, right? I think you were talking about Genshin Impact. I think. Therefore, I am. Also, I'm very much having some hard time staying awake here. I might have to take a nap myself after I finish the main quest portion here. No, wait, no. It's finish main quest, get enough chocolates to, or get enough points so I can get the last of this, to go and get another lock-on chocolate so I can give the 2 Dotteroos their chocolates. And then probably off-stream I'm going to just start claiming a bunch of chocolate because, honestly, as much as I would love to stream them all, it would take a few hours to do so, just with the sheer number of them, so yeah. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna force you guys to listen to them all, when you can all check them out on your own, Chaldeas. You don't need to watch me get chocolate from all of the servants, and you can get them yourselves. I now remember why I have this clothespin. Because I can pinch myself and stay awake. It's less violent than slapping myself or something. Much less violent. Why did I just do that? I can just press buttons and die. I don't need to burn an NP. Good gracious, my mind is just like not focusing. The worst archer. Are we talking about Genshin here? Well, or no, you're J6. Sorry. Good lord, my vision is already going wonky. A caster. You know what? Melt. Get ready to dance. It's quiet. Too quiet. Even after all those cursed books flooded the halls earlier, I don't see so much as a page now. Looks like their leader knows when to rein in its troops. Where's the entrance to the archive? Right over here. I usually keep it hidden with one of my spells. Amber. Oh, isn't she? Parleon. She looks like she's the title character or something of a game. Or at least I feel like I've seen her in advertisements. Foe. Wow, to think there was a secret passageway behind those shelves. It's like a mage's workshop or a masked vigilante's secret base. It's nothing special, really. Just an ordinary archive. All I do is try to keep it from drawing attention. ... Thank you all so much for everything. You've been a tremendous help to me. Now that my mess is almost cleaned up, I'll be doing this last part. With the rest of us, of course. What he said, it's not like he's got anything better to do after all. Nor is he the type to give up and go home after coming this far. So you may as well give up and let him keep helping you. What, you still feel sorry for getting us wrapped up in all this? Well, too bad. You're a Chaldean hero spirit now, so you better get used to others being in your business, whether you like it or not. Besides, it's not like this is a holy grail where complete lives are on the line. There's nothing wrong with the servant leaning on their master. Alright. I won't resist your efforts to help me any longer. I would be glad to have you all accompany me to the very end, Master. Let's go! Okay. Foe. No, she's more like the Da Vinci of Genshin. Okay. Jeez, if I had both headphones on, that would wake me up. Pick up a large chemical energy signal. This is definitely the biggest cursed book we've seen to date. Everyone, please be careful. An enormous Japanese-style bound book. It's almost as though it was the king of books or a dragon in book form. Well, it's decky huge, super decky huge. I mean, Mecha Elichan is bigger, but it's still really, really decky huge. Are you sure we can fight it in a human scale? Great, so now we're up against a great curse book who feeds on human feelings. Can we really bring it down? We don't exactly have any heady hitters here. We have Melt. This is it. That's it. I'm sorry, this is the original curse book. Everybody go, let's do this. Fofokyo. Very well then, let's bring this last Coopers down to heal to now. Good gracious. I definitely have to end this when I'm done with this. I'll give Abby her chocolates, but then I'm probably gonna have to be calling things. Oh, this has got multiple freaking break bars here. Hang on. Goodbye, bot. Okay, focus. Focus. Wait. Why did I mod them? Good freaking gracious. I thought that was banned. I am just... Good freaking gracious. What is going on? I modded a freaking bot. For the briefest moment there, that bot was powerful. That could have been a dangerously dangerous situation had I... Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm totally not drop dead tired, apparently. This book keeps cursing me. Who does it think it is? And then... Generate me some stars here, Scotty. And from there, it should be a game set match with Mount. And P-Loss, you son of a biscuit. It's a tricksy thing. Alright, I've got the wrong Mystic Codon. It's fine. Might just not get it done in this next turn. Unless we get some good crits, actually. Some good crits. A good quick crit, please, Melt. One quick crit, please. Thank you, Wildfat, for calling me smart. When Grand Blue is gonna have their Valentines stuff up, I'm pretty sure... I feel like most gacha games should have them up there. I was literally about to react and press the ban hammer again, J6. I just saw the "wanna become famous" line. It's like, oh boy, here we go again. What did this thing just get? Self-preservation, something each turn. It's a good thing my reactions are dulled. Okay, I can still do this. So, Scotty. No, I wouldn't do that to you. I don't ban people unless they deserve it. AKA they're bots. But you're not a bot, so you know, you don't deserve it. This thing has invincibility, I just realized. It's only got one though, so... Boop, boop, boop. The Dread Barrage event. That sounds fairly metal. Dread Barrage. Or else what, Jason? Honestly, I can't even do it jokingly because I don't know how to unban somebody. Top 10 secret methods of how to become deer that doctors aren't sure you wanted to know about. Top 10. Can I get the 10th one out of curiosity? I don't need all 10. You know, totally not because I'm a doctor or anything, and you know, I need to verify that these are the 10 that we don't want you knowing about, but you know, now's your chance to take it down. Okay. Bound as I am, the morning robes are dyed but a shallow shade of gray. Yet there are depths which the tears have been made at pools on my sleeves, releasing noble phantasm tales of Genji. Oi, evil spirit. Interesting. Mosh's best Kohai. That is not a false statement. Curse book, the last and first of your kind, return to me now. The curse book has been recovered. Trick magical end reading and oh, this is great. All the chocolate resources have been restored. Indeed, I confirm as much myself. Everything the curse book took has been returned. Despite that woman wailing about making a mess, I see no reason to be dissatisfied with these results. Well, that was quite merciful for an empress, so notorious for being harsh, I'd even call it sweet. Whoa. If you so much as mention the word chocolate, little scribe, I'll have your head where you stand. Who, me? Don't worry, I've never been so foolish to say that the stronger and scarier a woman is, the more susceptible she is to sweets. Fo. I'm exhausted. You must be too, Murasaki-senpai. Congratulations on a job well done. And to you, I can't tell you all how grateful I am for your help. You get your letter back. Oh yes, I did indeed. The letter is firmly back in my possession. Thank you, Lord Soul. You are welcome, Murasaki. You are welcome. No battles. The final quest. After that, Valentine's Day's preparations as well as customary chocolate gift giving went smoothly. Blood shall be spilled. Please, no blood, please. No blood needs spilled. And it was not long before the newly built underground library reopened its doors. It would seem all is well now, that silly Da Vinci even said. Go ahead and make as many magical energy replenishing chocolates as you like, just like last year. No point in leaving any spare resources behind. Well, I suppose they could use a break every now and then. I'm glad things turned out okay, really. There doesn't seem to be any real damage, so I'd say this was mild as far as Valentine's Day is happening so far. Don't get started with me. By the way, Assassin, you shouldn't happen to know where the Holy Grails... No. The Holy Grails... Do not make me repeat myself. If you are so eager to have something, then try looking for it yourself, like what's her name did with the letter. You got me there. You will get stronger. There you are. You must have been dreadfully worried when I lost that precious letter. I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't had so much help finding it. I'm so deeply sorry for the trouble I caused you. Please don't be. I was there the whole time, seeing how hard you searched for it. Then please allow me to return the letter you left in my care. I kept it in my bag after making the final corrections. At last, I can finally return it to you. Thank you. I'd never written a letter before, but you showed me everything I needed to know. You taught me how to put my thoughts and feelings into words. If it hadn't been for you, I don't think I'd have ever finished it. So thank you. Believe me, what happened afterwards was no trouble at all. That's very kind of you, but no, I will not forget how my carelessness led to this mishap, and I promise I will take the utmost care never to let anything like it happen again. So I hope I will continue seeing you here in the library as well as in my writing class. Of course, I'd love to join you again. Valentine's Day is coming up soon. I'm told we celebrate it by giving form and voice to the feelings we harbor every day. It needn't necessarily take the form of chocolate. Whatever feelings you may have, you may write down in a letter. Be they gratitude or affection or anything else you may find yourself thinking of between missions. I hope that letter successfully makes its way to the intended recipient. And after that... While it's not clear whether she may have done so during the sweet revelry of Valentine's Day, or at some other later point, a young girl may have just found the courage to give a letter of her own to a certain someone. Aww. I wonder who. I was about to have some chocolate. Mash is giving us a letter. Good morning, Senpai. I have something for you. What's the letter? No, let me read the letter! No! I want to read the letter! I want to read the letter. I want to read the letter! There's got to be some way to read the letter. Fate, Grand Order, Wiki. Go. Fate, Grand Order, Wiki. English server. The Perilia Codes collaboration event is not what is going on right now. Valentines 2021 event, USA. USA. Free quests? No. Point rewards, CE list? No. Will the challenge quest give it? No. How do you get to see the letter? I need to see the letter. I want to see the letter. Well, like I said, I really can't be continuing to go for too much longer. So, we're going to do one more chocolate, where we get the chocolate from the best Dataru in Chaldea. So we will get best Dataru's chocolate, and then I will be calling the stream here. Chocolate key. Sneak, sneak. Oh, I turned auto off. How do you do? Playing hide and seek? Not exactly.
だけれど
Trying to find the right time to come out.
少し出ていく機会を見計らっていて
Geronimo.
ええ、ジェロニモさん休憩所の椅子にかけたまま身動き一つされないの
Impressive.
多分居眠りをされていらっしゃるみたい
Impressive to do it with his eyes open. That would get really dry really fast, though.
まあスタッフのさんこんにちは。いいえどういたしまして。お口に合いましたか。さあよかったスタッフのさん一人一個ずつですよ。
How come they were all smiling and nodding? Were you giving them chocolate?
マスターこれはね説明をいたしますと私チョコレートを作ってみたの。
Look at that.
厨房で
What a
キャッ
good
トさん
little
に教わ
daughter
り
you.
ながら
Making chocolates for everyone.
カルデアの皆さんにお渡しできるように少し小さめのものをたくさんよ。型から抜くのが大変で指がもうクタクタ。でもとっても楽しかったわ。最初は小熊型か蝶々リボン型のチョコが良いかしらと思ったのだけれど
Hey, Shu.
悪いことは言わ
Hey, Spicy.
やめておけ。もっと
Just in time. After this, I'm gonna be calling the stream.
正解だったわ。キャットさんのおっしゃる通り。ええ、みんなよ。サーバントの皆さんの分も
Look at that. Abby has such a good little daughter room.
お部屋から出てこない方以外にはほとんどお渡しでき
You've
た。
been lurking for some time, but you were playing games on the side. Oh, you do tend to lurk, don't you? That is so like you. No, not out of mold. From the mold. Like, she made a mold of chocolate and she had to get the chocolate out of it. That's what she meant by mold. Aw, look at her. She's so nervous.
お休みのお邪魔じゃないかしら。できたらマスター
Of course. I'll be right here for you, Abby.
マスターそうねわかった勇気を出してはい
You can do it, Abby. I'm so proud of you. I'm sure Blackbeard is a bro. I'm glad that he accepted.
ジェロニモさんたらあえて型抜きに失敗した方をお選びになったの。
Aww.
本当は全部どれも鍵穴の形をしているのだけどこれはトーテムポールにもちょっぴり似てるって
Totem pole. Keyholes.
そう言ってお笑いになったわ。
That's great, Abby. Really is.
ええ、ありがとうマスター。まだ胸がドキドキしてる。聖バレンタインの日か。セイレムにいた頃はこんなの考えられなかったな。
Yeah, I can't imagine that in Salem either.
マスター、ご存知かしら。私の村ではね、クリスマスのお祭りもないの。
I knew about the Christmas thing, but I didn't know that they didn't acknowledge New Year's. New information acquired.
厨房でとてもたくさんの豪勢な材料を見たときには私目を回してしまったもの。
There is a lot.
ねえマスター、日々のお祈りを欠かすことはないけれど、
And that's a good thing.
でもすぐ目の前にある幸せに向かって怖がらず一歩ずつ近づいていくのも、それもまたきっと大切なことね。
I would say so.
自分がどこか変わってしまう。
Change is the one thing all men fear.
大切な思いを置き去りに忘れてしまうことが私怖い。
Yeah, change is scary.
マスターも怖いのは私だけじゃないのね。うん、決めた。今日の一番の勇気を出してお伝えしなきゃ。ねえマスター、こちらの贈り物受け取ってくださる？
Of course, Daughteru Abby. Abby is Daughteru.
マスターへの贈り物はね、他の方のとは違うの。特別なの。ごめんなさいマスター。こんなの悪い子のすることって。
No.
あなただけに。
I remember giving Valentine's chocolates to my whole class, including my teacher. So. So giving chocolates to people is not wrong. That's what she made all of her chocolates. They were all keyholes. Which is actually a cool little idea for a chocolate. Aw. She's adorable. Well, let's run around Chaldea. That was nice and adorable. Alright, but with that Valentine's scene being done, I sadly do not have enough stamina, personally, to go for one more lock-on chocolate to give the other Daughteru, Jack, a lock-on chocolate. So the rest of them are pretty much going to have to be the random ones, and they're even going to have to be on my own time. Maybe next stream I will go to the archives and showcase some specific ones. I'm not sure, but for now, I need to take at least a nap here, so I'm going to call this stream here. So I have been Soulrack Dragon. I do hope that you all enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed chatting with you all, even if I did get bullied a lot today. If you did enjoy the stream, be sure to drop me a follow here on Twitch so you know when I go live. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to drop this video a like so that it helps. I think the algorithm, that's the reason people ask for likes, right? You can also drop me a sub, either on Twitch or YouTube. It's cheaper on YouTube, though, just saying. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. I do hope that you enjoyed the stream. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. And because I will not be streaming on Valentine's Day, because I have absolutely no reason to celebrate it, because I have no significant other / girlfriend, though not for lack of trying, but because I've just had horrible luck with it. Have a happy Valentine's Day, everybody.